Hello friends, welcome back to Hickeys and Counting. Welcome if you're new. I'm so glad that you decided to stop by. Today we're just going to be cleaning this nasty kitchen, getting all the dust off of the shelving. So come along if you're interested in that, and I'm going to be sharing a yummy pumpkin bread recipe. Yeah, I know it's summer, but I am in need of some fall motivation. So come along with us and let's get into the video. All right, so we're starting off in the kitchen, and I wasn't even planning on videoing this day, but I was so overwhelmed with just looking at my kitchen. I'm like, you know what? Let me show real life, because my usual routine, I am so off my routine lately. My usual routine is I will clean my kitchen that night and then wipe the countertops down, everything, and then do the dishes. So when I wake up in the morning after breakfast, it's super clean. We only have breakfast dishes. It's not a big deal. It's not overwhelming. And the girls always unload the dishwasher from the night before. That is their chore now. But I've just been so off my routine, and I think it's just the summer heat. I am just over it. I'm done with it being hot. You can't even open the door without a heat wave. You know, I don't want to complain too much about it, but I've been losing my motivation for cleaning lately. And I'm like, you know what? This is real life. I wanted to share with you guys. And I also wanted to share with you the struggles of having open shelving. We have open shelving. And so you can see here, about once a month, I have to come through and remove everything and wipe it down. And it's a little frustrating. But it is what it is, and this is just the price we pay to have open shelving. So I'm going to get all the clean dishes put away. And I wanted to share with you as well, you know, a few weeks back I did a whole kitchen declutter and organize video. I can link it down below if you're interested, but I was going to show you like the cabinets down here where under the curtains. Everything that I did, it has stayed very organized, and it's working out very well for me. So I wanted to share with you, I was proud that I've been able to keep them organized and keep them in check, because these are used on a daily basis, and I have been able to actually keep them the way that I left them. So that actually worked out great for me. And like I said, I haven't been feeling it lately, so I've been buying my own baby food. And yes, I know it's super easy to buy baby food, but this is just extras whenever like I don't have food available that my children can eat. They're 10 months old, basically, like almost 10 months old, so they pretty much eat whatever we eat. But sometimes, you know, you have to have a little bit of baby food for those days that you don't have anything that they can eat. So that's why I have that I was sharing with you. And I'm sharing with you here my sourdough. I'm going to get this all cleaned out. It's kind of hard on the top. Now, what I do, my regular routine, I've been doing sourdough for probably 4 or 5 years. I don't remember how long it's been. This is my regular routine, and it works perfectly for me. I will bulk feed my sourdough, which means I'll give it a lot of flour and a little bit of water, so it's really thick. And then I won't mess with it for like 3 or 4 days sometimes. And it's still fine. It's still living. There's nothing wrong with it. But every now and then you have to clean the container and get a new container. So that's what I'm just doing here. And I prefer jars that have a wider mouth, not like the skinny jars, because it's just harder to, you know, pour the flour in and stir. But this is just, I'm putting a little bit of water and a lot of flour, and you'll see the consistency I'll share with you. And this is what I do every 3 to 4 days. This is all I do. This is just what I do, and it has worked perfectly for me over the years. So I'll show you the consistency here. It's pretty thick, and that's just the way that I prefer to do mine. And it seems to work the best. Whenever I give it a lot of water, it doesn't work very well because of where I live. That's probably exactly why. I live in Florida, and there's a lot of just humidity. You can see it. There's like hardly any water in there. So it doesn't need a lot of water whenever I feed it. Because it just gets humidity, I guess, just out of the air in general. So anyways, I'm going to continue cleaning the kitchen. And then this bowl right here full of extra stuff that we're not going to use is for the chickens. And they will love that. I'm going to reheat. This is just old bacon grease in this air fryer. So I'm going to heat that up to get that melted. I was going to show you here this paneling. See how it's just coming off? Yeah, I need to get another one, but it works fine. And they don't make this color anymore for the Beautiful brand from Walmart. They don't make the pretty green dark color. So I'm gonna have to get a white one or just get a different brand. So when this completely breaks, I'll just figure out what I'm gonna do, because we use our air fryer all the time. I don't even know where to start. This kitchen is such a mess. Okay, I'm gonna just start by unloading the dishes. I guess we'll start there. Get that cleared so it looks a little bit easier to manage. There's just so much here. And my daughter's already unloaded the dishwasher, so that's done.
Still got your pearls hanging by my bedside. Still got your lips on paper in a trash now. I never knew love could be so sweet. I never knew it would sting. I never knew love like this would leave me in pieces. Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, but Emily, you are the part of me I feel. It will kill me when you leave and close my door. Oh, Emily. I can't believe it's already over. Too late to talk and fix whatever's broken. I always thought love like ours would last. I never knew love could pass. Tomorrow comes and you are not around. Feels uneasy. Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, but Emily, you are the part of me I feel. It will kill me when you leave and close my door. Who said it'd be easy to be in love? Who said that the sun would always shine? I'm not sure you realize what you are giving up. When did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop?
And my oldest daughter, Maylee, she usually collects our eggs for us and she washes them every day. So this is something she really likes to do. So, and whenever we want to cook eggs, she's always wanting to cook them because she likes to crack them and just cook eggs. So I think it's really sweet to get your kids involved in on chores, because it does help the parents, lighten the load for the parents, but it also helps the kids have a little bit of pride in something, you know, like she knows that this is her job and she knows that she does it well. So it's good to give them chores and responsibilities, and I'm thankful that we have this, and I'm thankful for little Maylee that she loves to help us out and do these little things for us, because it really does. Collecting eggs and washing them is a lot of work if you're doing it and you have all the other responsibilities to do in the kitchen. So just that little bit of help there does save me a lot of time, and I'm thankful for her help. Now I'm going to show you my stove, which is a mess completely. Haven't cleaned it. Don't know why. I just have no motivation to do any of it. I guess also I should tell you, our stove, the two of the burners are broken. So it's like we can't even use the front left one is broken completely, and the front right one only works on high. So it's kind of frustrating. So we're in the market. We're looking for another stove. I kind of want an old looking one, but I don't know if I can find one that can fit here in this spot. So we're just on the look for now, just to see if we see one. But I'm going to take all the stuff off the shelf and get this dusted and cleaned. It's kind of embarrassing to show you this, but my dishes aren't dusty because we use them daily, but it's just the shelf where they sit gets very dusty. So we're going to get this cleaned, and no worries, this is what happens when you have open shelving and you live where there's a lot of dirt, so it just comes in whenever you come in the house. We're just going to get this cleaned. It's no judgment, guys. It's just, it's one thing at a time. We're going to take it and we're going to get it clean. Does anyone else have this problem? Does anyone else even have open shelving? I wonder if anyone has open shelving, because it's like a lot of people, they just get the cabinet doors, because obviously that would make the most sense, but we didn't go the conventional route. So I'm just curious if anyone else has open shelving. But yeah, this week, I'm not going to complain, but I was going to tell you guys, I'm going to share with you. Our AC went out, so we're having to get that fixed. It's still been out. It's been over a week. So we live in Florida, which is not any fun. At least we have air in our bedroom and in the kids' bedrooms, but we do not have it in our main room. So it's been very hot. If you live in other parts of the country, this year's been really hot, and there's no exception in my house. It is very hot in my house. Stove is not even a year old. It's funny how it broke like a week after the warranty went out. You know what I'm saying? I wonder how they make that happen, but I guess when it rains, it pours, and that's what happened. And then our back window in our van got shattered from a rock, and the heating element in our dryer just broke, so my husband has to fix that. And it's just come on, what else? Please, Lord. At least my family's alive, we're safe, we're healthy. But when things happen, it feels like they all happen at once, and it's just been very frustrating. So this stove has really just been used as a workspace, because I've been using the oven inside and then the back two burners, and that's it. So anyways, it is what it is, and we're thankful for what we have that does work. But I am very thankful because you realize how much things you take for granted. I take for granted the air. I take for granted, cooking on a stove. Sometimes I'm like, why do I have to cook? I don't want to cook. But now I'm missing it. I wish my stove worked. So, it is a life lesson that we all need to learn, I guess, eventually. So I was just sharing that with you, that it's just funny how a lot of things have been going wrong, but a lot of things have been going right too. It's just funny. I just want to share with you. Anyways, moving on. I'm just going to clean the stove. I like to have, what are these things called? A box razor that I like to scrub down. Just anything that's stuck on there, it just gets it off very easily. So, and then I'm going to clean my pot. I sat a bag next to it, and it melted because the pot, I had cooked bread in it, and the pot was really hot. So the plastic from the bag melted to the pot. So it came right off with this little, I guess it's a box blade. I don't know what it's called, guys. It's a little razor that I'm holding in my hand. It came right off as soon as I started scratching it. So I was thinking it was going to mess up my pot and scratch it and the color, but it didn't at all. I love this pot, this cast iron. It's cast iron, but it's covered an enamel coating. And I got it from Sam's 2 or 3 years ago. I think they still sell them. I can link them down below, and they have a lot of pretty colors. I really like it. So it's like a Dutch oven. So if you cook bread or cook soup in it, it's really good and handy for that. And I just think it's pretty. I leave it on my counter because I love green. Green is my favorite color, if you haven't noticed. So I like to keep it on the counter, and it goes with a lot of things. Also, the picture in the back behind there that I use kind of as like a backsplash, like a fake backsplash. I'm getting another one, and it'll probably be in a different video that I share it with you. I think it's really cute. I think I grabbed the apple one or the peach one. I can't remember. And I think it's going to be really pretty just back there. Just because I wanted to switch things up a bit. And then, you know, when I get tired of that one, I'll just put it back I'll put this one back. That's the fun thing about having different pictures as a backsplash. You can change them out whenever you want. My daughter got this camera for her birthday, and she can take little pictures at print. So she went around taking pictures of everybody, and I just think it's super sweet. Her aunt got it for her, and she loves that camera. So but it's hard to keep up with everything all the time. There's so many things that on a daily basis we have to be cleaning if we want to, you know, keep up with everything. And I guess me and my personality type, I wait till I see something and it's staring or jumping out at me, then I get overwhelmed and try to clean it all. So I should probably be better at making a list and cleaning routinely, like every day, like on Mondays. I used to, every Friday, I would mop and clean the bathroom, like from the top to bottom. I need to get back to doing that because my bathroom, it runs, like, since there's only one in my house, it gets disgusting. We all use it every day, all day long. We all take showers coming in from outside. Just look at the dirt back here. Pause for a second. Look at the dirt back there. That is crazy. I mean, at least it's not on food, but it's near food, so that's kind of scary. But anyways, going back, I do need to get on a routine. Has anyone ever used a routine? Does it actually work? Do you stick to it? Because I feel like it's okay for me to make a mental note or write it even down, but do I stick to it? Do I stick to the plan even if I have it on paper right in front of me? No, I don't. So I need to get better at doing that. Maybe if I put it like on the front of my refrigerator. My daughter wanted to help me, and she was filling up the cinnamon, and I think chili powder is what we were filling up, and I think everything else was good, but then that's about it. She was smelling the cinnamon and how good it smells. I'm like, I know, that's my favorite. This is when we're like, you know what, I want to make some cinnamon bread. But this one that I showed you, I made another batch. Like we made 4 batches, and then it was gone in a few days, and then I made another 2 batches because it was just so good. And we gave 2, was it 1 or 2? I can't remember how many we gave to our family member to eat. So it's just one of those things where whenever you're feeling, I'm not like depressed. It's just like I'm just over the summer. I'm over this weather. I am ready for cooler weather to come in, and fall and Christmas, that is my favorite time of year. So when I was making it, it just made me feel like it was Christmas, you know? So I love it. If you like pumpkin bread or anything with pumpkin, you can make this recipe that I'm going to share with you. So I'm trying not to drink so much like aspartame, like Coke, like zero sugar Cokes. Every now and then I will get some like on movie nights, like Fridays, or if we're out to eat or something. But I've been trying to just drink more like just sweet tea, like decaffeinated sweet tea. because I feel like I can just control the amount of sugar, and it's like real sugar. I use the real sugar, so it makes me feel a little bit better, but my husband needs to staple this in. But anyways, so my tea kettle has been looking pretty rough, and I was hoping I could salvage it because I don't want to keep it on the counter looking so dingy and gross looking. So I'm going to rub, what's it called? My favorite thing that I like to use is Barkeeper's Friend. I use it everywhere in my house, basically. Don't know if you're supposed to, but I use it, and it works. It does the job. And so I really, you can see like the tea just sits on here, and it really did come off. I was hoping it fixed it. I was hoping that the Barkeeper's Friend would get it off so I didn't have to buy a new tea kettle, because we love making tea, and I really like the Beautiful brand. I think all of their stuff, if you have never used the Beautiful brand from Walmart, I suggest it because their stuff is really pretty, and I think it's good quality. It's not like the best quality, but I'm not paying for the best quality. I'm paying for this quality, and I like it, and it's held up to my standards very well. So this Barkeeper's Friend gets it off, and I think her stuff is beautiful. That's what I was coming to my point. Her brand is beautiful, but it is beautiful to me, and it's just simple, elegant, and it just looks pretty on the counter. And you can see how it's really dingy over here by the spout, and it comes completely off. Didn't mess it up because I've been using it several days after, and it didn't tarnish the coating or anything like that. It just cleaned off the old tea stains, and it's absolutely beautiful again. And right here I'm just showing you this side is cleaned and the other side is not. So just look at the difference, and when I scrub it, it comes completely off. So if you have a tea kettle, I mean, I don't know how many people have this issue, but I had this issue, and so I wanted to share it with you how easily that stuff gets it off. And the floor needed to be vacuumed because there's just crumbs everywhere. So I went ahead and got that done, and my daughter was cleaning her water bottle. So she likes to be with me at all times. She's always been that way, even when she was a baby, and she's like that now as an 8-year-old. So she's usually in here with me, helping me do things. My husband, I don't know if you saw it on the table, he ordered more HeroScape. Whenever there's good deals, like he's like, I can't pass them up. So he grabbed this deal, and a few of the pieces came broken, and he contacted the seller and told him, hey, like a few of our pieces are broken, and they, without saying anything, they refunded him the entire amount but didn't want anything back. So he got all of it for free. So I was like, wow, that's shocking. I guess they were just, I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool. But here I'm showing you my eggs are going to be boiling soon. This is going to be my bread loaf pans for our pumpkin bread. So I need to refill our sugar because there's about a cup of sugar in every loaf, which is a lot, I know, but that's probably why it tastes so good. Okay, so this is the pumpkin bread recipe. I actually did find an actual recipe card. So there's a lot of spices, and I already pre-measured mine and put it in here. And I quadrupled my recipe. So everything that I'm doing is times 4. So that's why there's so much. And I'm glad I have this big bowl to do that. So if you like pumpkin bread, this recipe is very good. And I will say that whenever you're baking it, you need to bake 30 minutes uncovered with aluminum foil, like nothing over it. And then the last 20 minutes, you need to cover it with aluminum foil because it will burn very quickly, especially in my oven. My oven, it gets really hot. But and try to mix all of your dry ingredients together first, and then put all the wet ingredients in after and mix it. And try not to overmix it, because when you overmix things, it gets tough and like doughy. So we didn't want that. But this recipe was really good. My daughter was helping me, and highly, highly, highly recommend it. So good. Makes me just want to make some more already, just looking at making this. It was really easy and very delicious. I just mixed some red onion in there, pickle juice, and then mayonnaise and mustard, and then garlic salt. And it is the best combination. It tastes so good. I ate 2 sandwiches, my husband ate 3, and it's a winner every time. This bread turned out delicious. I've said that before, but thank you guys so much for stopping by my channel. We'll see you in the next one.